this the country club? The golf club. I'm not going inside the building because they have culinary classes going on. The chef and catering. Okay, I forget, you know, and I'm Greek. I know these are more Corinthian, and then you got Doric. I mean, you got all sorts of kind of. Are they Ionic? I forget. Very nice, beautiful. What's that? Well, we'll see about that. Sun's disappearing. Oh yeah, we're going right into it. All right, what do? Do we make the right and go back? Or I know for a fact that there are bikeways to our left. Strictly up to you. You took the day off. Because we still have to find Roger somewhere around Division and Ashland. All right, so we go back to the right. Previously I was talking to my camera Brett and said I will try to encourage him. But you know what? Not so strongly now that we stopped over there. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. I try to be very courteous on these trails because everybody who uses them loves them. So, you know, spread the love. I encourage everybody, anybody, to live in Chicago, Wisconsin, Indiana. Get on your bike or drive in to the city somewhere, even if you got to pay for parking. Or do what, you know, I just did. You find free parking west of the downtown area, right in an arterial street in. You're on a damn bike. So 14 miles round trip. You see a nice part of the city anyways on your arterial trip. You know, if it's like North Avenue or if it's like, who the hell knows? You can find, I think there's free parking in Lincoln Park somewhere. But I would encourage you weekday. Come down on a weekday. In fall. Early November. I highly recommend it in Chicago. I don't know how much we are above our average this past week, but it's truly, it's pathetically nice. For lack of a better term. I mean, if it was like this year round, who would need LA? Oh, and then I was ranting, Brett, about how in 6 months we're going to do this Ride the Drive, but on Lakeshore Drive to our left, which is the end of May. So roughly 6 months from now, about 190 something days, we'll be riding the Lakeshore Drive on Ride the Drive. So it is 18 miles, correct? Correct. 18 miles.
Check in every time we go by a sign. I look back.
It's on the money.
17.5, 0.5 the other way.
Yeah.
I think Tom told me that too.
See, that's in a little bit of disrepair. That needs a good fix up. Let's not lose that one. Let's not lose it. Here we are at the 1 mile mark. Of course, we're not going to do the full southern scene. or 18 back. So we're going to do a big portion of it, plus we've got a couple detours. But today is the first day I've ever rode this trail front to back. I hope I did a good job. I know my head was down a couple times, but damn it, I got tired chasing Brett. So I'm blaming him for the poor video performance, because I hate to blame myself for anything, because I'm an Adonis and I'm perfect, and that's just part of my Greek bullshit. Okay. Yes, sir. Does that say 6600 south, right? Right there. 6600 south was the marking on the trail. Now this is nice. Give the south side what it deserves. Pave their trails, Ram. Get them all like this. There's 65th. It was right on there, 66. All right, so we're good. Now, we got to get back to Addison Street. 3600 north. So we got about 100 blocks. You know, it seems like it's a lot. It's not. $80 blocks, 10 miles. So we're about 12 miles away from Addison Street, where we're going to adventure back up south. I mean up west to our cars. Which they're good to sit there until what? 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Oh, what a beautiful feeling. Oh, yeah. Oh, Nelly. I'm not a very good bike rider, so I should have really wiped out on that. Thank God I didn't. Another one, if I would have wiped out, I would have blamed Brett. But this is part of those signs that we saw for, and they're doing it. They're calling it dune restoration, and it just about near killed me. I don't think we should have been on there in the first place. I think they should just reroute the trail if they're going to make dunes. You know what? I'm all for it. If that's their long-term plan and they'd like to restore this and make it a dune, just give me my, please find a way to give me my 5 feet across, or whatever this is, 6 feet, 10 feet, please. And you know what, cover up the parking lots. It's okay, I'm all for it. If you got to move the trail across the street, you know what, I'm all for it. And just make it for walkers and make it skinnier, I'm all for it. But please, just keep this trail. Extend it if we could. Yeah, we couldn't have a super bicycle highway system going through here. I mean, they can't even do the crosstown expressway. If you build a crosstown expressway, put a train crosstown, sub it, yeah, sub it. Or dig it under and then put a canopy on it. Who knows? You know, you can put, whatever. I mean, there's got to be a cheap solution. I don't know if you're going to stilt it. You know, they did that in New York. Oh my God, gorgeous. Some of the Bronx trails right underneath expressways, they exploit their bridges. My God. For a population 3 times the size of Chicago's, they've really come together to put that city together. As far as their walking trail systems, their shared lanes, connectivity. It's not Amsterdam, but it's good. And I'm not beefing about Chicago. Chicago's wonderful. I mean, the boulevard. I mean, you know, we got Milwaukee. We've got tons of great routes. Elston. The boulevards, like Washington, when they're done with Washington Boulevard. They're redoing Washington Boulevard, Brett. Okay, so we weren't far from the South Works where they're going to do that new urban project, which I forgot to mention. The largest urban renewal project in the nation. Right where we were at, on the other side of that park, is where it's all going to happen. Cul-de-sac style streets. Like a suburb almost, but in the city. It's going to be gorgeous. I trust that they're going to do it the right way. It's because how can you mess it up in Chicago? It's eventually it's gonna be accepted. If people, you know, there's always going to be the people who don't like it. Man, no, it doesn't feel like. All right, well, it's a different part. Look, it's 2015, 2016. What do you expect? It's not, you know, the Chicago fire was a long time ago. It's okay, it's change. Okay, hey, we got this one part of Chicago. Guess what? It's different. Really? Wow, sacrilege. Architecture sacrilege. Urban sacrilege. Urban planning sacrilege. They're different? Ah! They're going to have it built in nature preserves, bike trails for BMX, cross country, off-road, single track. As I now follow Brett. The wind is decidedly a factor. This is a wow, cool building. Again, another view of Chicago's badass skyline slash lakefront from the far south side with our hardworking Chicago guys over there. It's my day off, but they're hardworking today. There's a Chicago police up ahead. A rider. Today's national wind is going to blow all the leaves off the trees there. They're actually painful. Brett mentioned it too. We got slapped by. I got slapped by a couple. I didn't say nothing because I didn't want to sound like like I can't handle pain and be categorized in some way. So I didn't say anything. And he tells me, hey, you know, that wind is so strong. Some of those leaves, they smacked me in the face and they hurt. I agree with him, of course. Thank God he said something, of course. Ah, Moby Dick, what a beautiful whale. There's artwork. Look at there with that single track again. We got a recumbent, I think he's wheelchair. So I think he's, yeah, he's working his arms. Very cool, very strong. Very, very strong. Again, Lake Michigan now, going north. I don't know if they're riding together or not, but the man has a very strong pace. He's going uphill. He does not look winded at all, one bit. There's one more on your left. Thank you. Have a great ride. Again, spectacular views of our Chicago skyline. So I'm going pretty fast right now. You know, probably close to 20 miles an hour. Which is 32 kilometers an hour. It's not a rocky lakefront. It's a cement block lakefront over here because of erosion. Brett's way stronger than I am. Thus he's effortlessly really rocking my boat.